Hey everyone, it is David with Layer 2 Computers. Hello to you. I like to do our little weekend review on Fridays, and I'm kind of excited about this one because we got a lot of cool things in the works and kind of some cool projects that we did. So we'll kind of wait for some people to connect up here, and then we'll get started. So, all right, it looks like we got a couple people watching now, so cool. All right, so it's just gonna be me today. Brad's out at a client, and that's okay though. So we have some really cool things coming up, but first we want to cover kind of what we did this week. So I'm looking at my notes over here. So we did a nonprofit, which is actually a church, but we can do this for any nonprofits too, which is really cool. We migrated their email off of kind of like an antiquated way it was set up. Obviously, it was done by someone who was associated with the organization originally, and they kind of knew what they were doing to a degree, but they that since now have left that organization a couple months ago, and so we have been able to kind of step in and really like utilize and organize all their IT stuff. So it's really cool. But we migrated them off of kind of some old IMAP email accounts and forwarders over to Microsoft 365, which if you are a nonprofit, there is a very good chance that might be free for you. And by the way, that little chirping that was going on, that's my my email notification. It's kind of more gentle than just like a bring type of thing. And it is storming outside, so if you hear the thunder and see flashing, that would be some lightning. So, but anyway, so we migrated one of the clients over to the nonprofit version of Office 365, which again is free to them or really inexpensive depending on what versions you go with. So that's really cool. We got them all set up. I think they had like 17 email accounts now. So they went from 3 that they were paying for to 17. They're still paying for 3, which we're still transitioning them off of that. I'm hoping that we can make that change, but I'm really excited for that and kind of what's going to come from that. And that'll be exciting. We kind of did the normal IT stuff, computers slow, SSD upgrades and stuff. But I want to only cover the really kind of cool things we did this week. So the other thing that we did a lot of, one of our clients that we do a lot of work for, a big business here in Springboro, their main financial person was out of town. So we were able to actually go in and she was having just some trouble, and turns out her computer at the office had turned off. And so we were able to remotely turn her computer on. And it happened at like 7 a.m. in the morning. She set a ticket through, and so I got it, saw her computer was off, and I was able to remotely turn on her computer at work. So that uses a technology called Wake on LAN, which is really cool. But again, just kind of gives us that flexibility that if something's off, we can turn it on. So from afar. And then, all the back to school stuff is going on lately. So we did some battery placements on a couple Chromebooks, and that's exciting, some laptops and stuff, which typically we don't get into the battery side of things, but if you ask us, and we'll ask for the model number and kind of some other information, we'll look if we can do it, and if we can, we'll definitely do it for you. So some Chromebooks, and so, that type of thing. And then some kind of things that we've have coming up that are kind of unique and fun. One of our clients out past Waynesville, near Harveysburg area, they have kind of a main building, and then they have a separate shop building where they do all their manufacturing. And we are currently getting bids to run fiber between the two buildings, so we can eventually upgrade them to voice over IP, and then also kind of make their connection to their in-house server quicker, upgrading the bandwidth between the buildings. Right now, it's a wireless link that we put in 5 years ago, kind of under different needs, and now we're upgrading those needs. Their needs have grown, and so we need to get a more stronger solution. So we're looking at that, which is super cool and exciting. And it was interesting because CenturyLink is their internet provider, and they quoted them at $30,000 to $40,000 to run a fiber link between the two buildings. And I was kind of like, I think we can do that cheaper. We can find somewhere else. So we're still getting estimates, but I'm hoping, it looks like it's going to be between maybe like 8,000 and 12,000 to physically run a line between the two buildings, which is much better, and not through the ISP, CenturyLink. And so then it doesn't matter who their internet provider is. If they migrate off of CenturyLink in the future, that fiber line will still physically be there because they own it and it's underground. So, they won't have any issues there. So that is super exciting. I also have kind of 2 cool things that are coming up. We're right in the middle of coming up with a small business management package type thing. I don't want to tell you the name yet, but it's really cool. We'll be talking about that probably in like 2 weeks. And so we're coming up with a package that will basically give small businesses with 5 users or under and 5 computers and under really like a IT partner. And so we'd be that partner, and it'd be really neat because then we'll be able to, kind of scale our services down to the smaller business level, and it makes it in reach price-wise and everything for those clients, but they still get all the same services, and we're just kind of changing the model a little bit. So it's going to be really cool and kind of allow a little bit more flexibility for really small business clients. So we're really excited to announce that in a couple of weeks. We'll be talking about that. So that will be really exciting. And then what else is coming up? We're still doing some phone stuff. We're getting there. We signed on a new phone client, which we're going to be doing the implementation in 2 weeks because I'm going out of town for a week on vacation. So Brad and Sherry will be here to definitely take care of and serve you as needed, but they will be here. And then the other thing I wanted to kind of highlight today was just our blog. So let me plop that on screen also. So we have a blog. Nope, wrong button there. Let me pull up the right window. So it's on our website, layer2computers.com up here. And then you can just click on blog, and that loads up this wonderful screen you see right here. And so we'll let that load up, and then get that going here. A lot of those images are fairly big, so it might take a second. So if you're a business user, you can click on the business category. If you're a home user, you can click on the home category. So there's 2 different categories, and we kind of share different information for different things there. So under the business one, it's going to be all related to businesses. So solving work from home issues, a big network upgrade that we did, revisiting business etiquette from working from home, kind of do's and don'ts, how to add accountability and stuff like that. And then I put our weekend reviews there if it's mostly business stuff. And then under the home category over here, here's where we kind of put everything that would pertain to a home. So anytime we get a question, if I think that other people could learn from it, I always put a blog post in it. So we had a home question today about how to reinstall your ad blocker for Chrome or Edge, and hers was kind of giving her some trouble, so she wanted to get rid of it and put it back in. So I made a blog post on how to do that. Then just different things here, and there's different pages. Analysis of a scam email, that was really cool. I did a live analysis of a scam email. Have you tried to turn it off and on again? Honestly, that solves a lot of your problems if you turn it off first and then turn it back on. So that's pretty cool. Are you banking safely? And then there's obviously different pages of stuff here. So we'll go over another page here. And since we've launched our new website, I migrated over our most popular content. And then I've added kind of some new popular content that we've put on here. So back to school Chrome buying guide, little fun things that are coming up. Do you need a second opinion for your home? IT stuff, disadvantages of ad blocking right there, different things, looking for a new computer. So we try to kind of cover everything between business and home users. We do nonprofits and stuff like that. So it's really cool because we're really able to kind of support everyone kind of in our market and everything. So again, we look forward to launching our small business package, which we are so excited about. And then also just kind of some other big things coming up that I'm so excited about, but we will be talking about those more in the future. So I guess I will see you guys later. That is over for now. We're about 8.5 minutes in, so I think that's perfect. Short and easy and to the point. So I appreciate you guys watching, and we will talk soon. Once I get back from my vacation, I'll be back producing videos and stuff. And then obviously, if you have anything, reach out to us. Brad and Sherry are still working, still in town, taking care of you. You can support at layer2computers.com, give us a call, or just visit layer2computers.com, and there's a bunch of forms on the website you can fill out, and those automatically get created. So if you need anything from us, definitely reach out, and I look forward to talking to you guys in about a week and a half to 2 weeks. So we will see you then, and keep us in the loop if you need anything. Thanks, guys. Bye. Stay dry out there.